TikTok's your girl Tiffy with some information. Cardi B deletes all pictures of Stefon Diggs from Instagram. What is going on? Did they break up? I thought those two was gonna make it. But let me tell you, men are men. But let's find out what's going on later on. This is getting very scary and juicy. I want to know what's the real information. When I get out, I'll let you know.
Cardi B and Stefon Diggs broke up. That nigga said, I ain't taking care of nobody kids.
Man, so they saying Cardi B and Stefon Diggs allegedly broke up. She deleted all the pics of Stefon Diggs off her page. I ain't gonna lie, if this real, I ain't surprised by this. Dude from Young Miami, the baddest out of the whole industry. And the people that thought this was...
Alright, listen up. Cardi B might have just cut loose her NFL star boyfriend, and fans are going wild trying to figure out what happened. The internet is buzzing with rumors that she and Stefon Diggs are officially done. And here's why. People noticed that Cardi wiped every single picture of him off her Instagram. Gone, like he never existed. Now, if you've been keeping up, Cardi and Stefon have been tied to each other for about 7 to 9 months, give or take. But she only really started showing him off around 6 months ago. Remember the yacht pics, courtside NBA games? They were living that luxury love life, and for a minute, it really looked like Cardi had found her new man after things with Offset hit the wall. But let's not forget the drama that's been bubbling under the surface. There were whispers floating around that Stefon Diggs was the same guy Cardi allegedly messed with while she was still pregnant with Offset's baby.
Ladies, y'all gotta do better, man. I'm sorry to tell you, but the grass is not greener on the other side. If you got you a man that taking you serious, really, being there showing up when it's time to show up, take him serious. An older female always told me, leaving a man for cheating, it's like leaving a place because it's raining. It's like you took a trip to Jamaica. Now you want to leave because it's raining. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying what Offset was doing was right. Okay, we know. But he showed up when it was time to show up. He took you serious. I don't know who need to hear this, but good men do not grow on trees. Allegedly, she asked him to go to Disneyland with her and the kids. He denied it. Now you want to delete all his pictures off Instagram? Like, come on, Cardi B. You know what you signed up for, big dog. You trying to turn Superman to Clark Kent and he ain't going for it. And now you mad? Imagine if you would have asked Offset. Fam would have been there, kid on his shoulders taking pictures. But no, using female logic. You're going to leave a man that really took you serious. You're a man. Thinking that the grass is greener on the other side. I'm sorry to tell you, Miss Cardi. The guys that you like have conscience. You have 3 kids. And plus, I remember where you come from, you know, straight out the strip club. You know, we ain't forget. You got money, that's cool, but I got money too. Having a yacht party, other females invited, that's cool. But going to Disneyland game with other kids, that's not mine. And you want to get mad at me now? I mean, let's keep that shit real, man. The man was posting his ex, and you still was fucking with him. You feel what I'm saying? So you accepted his cheating. But when Offset, you heard about Offset cheating, you know, you want to leave him?
That right there had people raising eyebrows, wondering if Stefon had always been lurking in the background. And here's where it gets real messy. Stefon Diggs has been linked to not just 1, not 2, but multiple women while supposedly being with Cardi. We're talking woman after woman coming forward, dropping receipts, and making it crystal clear that they were dealing with him too. Cardi might have thought she had herself a loyal man, but the streets are saying otherwise, and it looks like she finally had enough. So now people are asking, did Cardi just reach her breaking point? Did she finally get tired of being embarrassed and watching all these women boldly claim they were also with her man? Because these ladies didn't exactly keep quiet. They went public, some even shading Cardi directly. And honestly, it kind of felt like some of them were salty that she was getting all the spotlight from Stefon while they were left in the background. And let's be real, Stefon Diggs hasn't exactly been out here defending Cardi or setting the record straight. That silence, it says a lot.
What's good, family? Listen, I wanted to do this video like a couple weeks ago, but I never did it. And I just got a notification that gave me a reminder. So I'm gonna do it anyway, but listen. So it was about Cardi B, right? And Offset. And I'm like, okay, Cardi B and Offset, they going through their issue. But why is she flossing Stefon Diggs like they're married, right? Like, even if they're together, at best he's just a boyfriend. What does that mean? That means y'all could break up at any time, any moment, right? So then I was like, why is she making all the stuff she do with Stefon Diggs? Why is she posting all on the internet? Is she trying to get like Offset jealous or whatever? But it was just irking me. Cause I'm like, when I seen her on the boat with Stefon Diggs and she's shaking her booty with the other woman, I'm like, Stefon Diggs, he known to stay with women, with baddies. And I'm like, what makes Cardi B the one? Why is she doing all this nonsense? Sure enough, she done deleted all the pictures off her Instagram. That's what the notification said. They breaking up. And I'm just like, why did she go so hard with Stefon Diggs? Like, it makes me wonder, like, what did he tell her to where she was comfortable and she was just like, you know, I'm finna go all out with him. I'm finna shake my ass. I'm finna do all this on the internet with this nigga. And it didn't sit right with me. I'm like, Cardi, you should just be laying in the cut. You know, find you somebody you gonna date. Keep it on the low, right? Because you never know you're gonna take a L. And like with most people, we like taking our L's in silence. But when you blast all that stuff out to the public, you know, on your Instagram, on Twitter, and all that nonsense, when that stuff come to an end, I bet Offset probably over there dying right now. Like, you did all that with this dude just for y'all to break up. You made a whole song about me, Offset. Wow, this dude, you doing all this with the other guy, and now y'all breaking up. Crazy work, man. But I just thought that was weird how Cardi was going so hard with Stefon Diggs. And I'm like, y'all ain't known each other for a year. You going hard like this for the homeboy? But hey, I just thought it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about it, man?
When someone's really serious about you, they don't let drama like this just float around unchecked. So now fans are wondering, is this really the end? Has Cardi finally benched her baller for good? Only time will tell, but deleting every trace of him from her page? That move speaks loud. Let's keep it all the way real. Stefon Diggs has been with plenty of women. That's no secret. He's built a whole reputation off being a smooth-talking ladies' man. But with Cardi B, it was different. He was showing her off like she was the one. He wasn't hiding, wasn't keeping it low-key. He was out here letting the world know that Cardi was his girl. So of course, some of those other women from his past probably didn't like that. In fact, it felt like they were straight up jealous and low-key, plotting to tear the whole thing down from the jump. And if Cardi really did cut ties with him because of all that mess, who can blame her? Let's not forget, she just escaped a whole toxic situation with Offset. That wasn't just cheating, that was emotional damage on another level. She stayed loyal, tried to make it work, and still got betrayed over and over again. So if she peeped even a hint of that same behavior with Stefon, she did the right thing walking away before it got worse. People forget how much hurt Cardi's been carrying. Offset had her going through it, and no one can say she had the proper time to heal. That kind of pain doesn't just go away, it lingers. So now, imagine finally getting with someone new, thinking it's a fresh start, and then boom. Same patterns all over again? Nah, she doesn't deserve that at all. And here's the thing, Cardi B's not the type to bottle it all in. When something's heavy on her chest, she's gonna talk about it. That's just how she is. You won't be left guessing for long. Whether it's Twitter Spaces, TikTok, or hopping on IG Live, if she's hurting or mad, she'll speak up loud and clear.
So Cardi B going through another breakup. Say she done took Stefon or whatever his name, pictures down off of her Instagram. Ladies, y'all got to know how to just date and be quiet. Date and just be private with your relationship until you really see that it's really locked in and it's solid. You know what I'm saying? If not, you're going to be looking like a fool out here. I felt that she needed to let herself air out. You know what I'm saying? As women, we grow. We are not the same people. I told y'all, she is not the same person she was on Love and Hip Hop. She's been married. She have children. You know what I'm saying? We got to find out who we are. And jumping out of one relationship with this spirit and then jumping in another relationship with this spirit, you're not letting yourself heal. You know what I'm saying? Read a book. You know what I'm saying? Find some good shows to feed it to you. Download the Bible app. Do what you need to do. But at the same time, just jumping from person to person this man got children. And a lot of people said he was no better than Offset. You know what I'm saying? So then what that leave more people talking about you. You know what I'm saying? I know people say, I don't care about people talking. To a certain extent, you care about people saying what they saying. They get in them comments and they read. You know what I'm saying? You can save yourself the stress. Don't sign up for that stress, ladies. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a secret until you know it's really, 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 really locked in. Hugs and love. Y'all be blessed.
So stay tuned, because if there's more to this breakup, she's definitely gonna let it out soon. So now the big question is, will Cardi B finally speak up about this alleged breakup with Stefon Diggs? Everyone's watching and waiting to see if she's gonna spill the tea or keep it all behind the scenes. Because when Cardi talks, she talks. And you already know, if something really went down, it's only a matter of time before she hops on live or drops some cryptic post that sets the internet on fire. But what do you think is going on? Is this breakup the real deal? Or do you think they just hit a rough patch and might work it out? Do you believe Cardi's better off moving on? Or do you see them pulling a surprise reunion out of nowhere? And how do y'all feel about the way she handled it? Silently deleting all his pics like a true boss move. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear everything. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share it with your crew, and don't forget to hit that bell so you never miss the next update. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.